Today is an exciting day, because you will now get to know your new best friend in music theory, which is the circle of fifths. In last video, we looked at the major scale, which has like the formula 1 1/2, 1 1 1/2, but that formula is just a bit annoying. It would be so much more useful if we would just have a system which can tell us which flats or sharps every scale has. And this is exactly why I'm now going to introduce you to the circle of fifths. So, in Introduction to Sheet Music 4, we already looked a little bit on a key signature, but well, how do we know how many flats or sharps a scale has? And the circle of fifths is going to help us with that. And the circle of fifths is here on the screen. This is the new best friend for you. Whenever you are going to make scales or chords, or you are going to look at what key a piece is in, or you want to analyze music, we are going to use the circle of fifths because it's really helpful. So, the circle of fifths is made out of fifths. So after C comes G, C, D, E, F, G, that's 5, and after G comes D, A, E, etc., etc. And before C comes F, because C, and we go backwards, C, B, A, G, F, and then B flat, E flat, etc. Now what can we do with this? Well, C major has no flats or sharps. Then we have the left side, and then we have a right side. If we go clockwise, then we have all the sharps. If we go anti-clockwise, we have all the flats. C has no flats or sharps. G major has 1, D major 2 sharps, 3 sharps, 4 sharps, etc. And counterclockwise are the flats. F major has 1 flat, B flat major 2 flats, E flat major 3 flats, etc., etc. And you can remember the circle of fifths by these two sentences. For the sharp side, which is clockwise, you can use the sentence cats go down and eating bacon. And for the flat side, you can use the sentence friends be excellent at doing good. We're going to use the circle of fifths to make our major scales. So, but first, did you pay attention? How many sharps has D major? I hope you paid attention. So it's on the sharp side. C major has no flats or sharps, then G major has 1, and D major has 2. G major has 2 sharps. And E flat major? E flat major would have 3 flats, because F has 1, B flat has 2, E flat has 3. And C? C has no flats or sharps. That's just something you have to remember. C has none. Oh, this makes it so much more easier, but now we only need to know which flats or which sharps. So let's first look with the flats, because the flats are quite easy. A major scale with flats has all the flats from the scale clockwise plus 1 extra. So F major has the same flats as C, which is none, plus 1 extra B flat. B flat major has the same flats as clockwise from it, which is none, B flat, and 1 extra, which is E flat. D flat major has all the flats clockwise, so D flat major would have, well, of course, D flat major. A flat major, D flat major would have D flat, A flat, E flat, B flat, and 1 extra, which is G flat. And the G flat major scale has all previous flats, so B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, as well as 1 extra, the C flat. C flat is something you're not really gonna see that much. And you can remember it with the sentence, friends be excellent at doing good. So how would we use this? Let's just take one step back. How would we use this? Well, let's say I want to make the E flat major scale. Well, how many flats does E flat major has? E flat major has 1, 2, has 3 flats, which is B flat, E flat, and 1 extra, A flat. So the E flat major scale is E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D, and back to E flat. I'm not using the formula 1, 1/2, 1, 1, 1/2, because to be honest, I don't like formulas. It reminds me on math. I was never that great at that, so I just use the circle of fifths for it. And we are gonna practice this a crap ton, so don't worry. But first, I want to quickly look at the sharp side. So G sharp, G major has 1 sharp, which is F sharp. Why? Because before G comes F. D major has all previous sharps, which is F sharp, plus its own sharp. Which one is the own sharp of D major? Well, C sharp. Why? Because before D comes C sharp. So how about E major? Has 1, 2, 3, 4 sharps. So all the previous ones, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and D sharp. Why? Well, before G comes F, before D comes C, before A comes G, and before E comes D. So F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp. And you can remember the sharp side with the sentence, cats go down and eating pecan. Let's actually practice. How would we use this? Well, if we would want to make, for example, the D major scale. Which sharps does D major has? D major has F sharp and C sharp. So D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Without any formulas or thinking too much, we already constructed now the D major scale because our new best friend, the circle of fifths, is just being super amazing. Let's do a quick test. How many sharps has B major? How many sharps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. How many flats has A flat major? 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the 7 notes of the F major scale? So we first need to know, do we have flats or sharps? And which flats or sharps? So F major is on the flat side. And F major has, well, all previous flats, which is none, plus 1 extra, B flat. So F major has only a B flat. So what would the 7 notes be? F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. And that's already it. That's how easy making scales can be with the circle of fifths. Oh, and here is the answer given. And you start to remember this after some time. I will now quickly go over to the piano, where we are going to look at how you can use the formula 1, 1/2, 1, 1, 1/2 to create really easy on piano, because there are probably a lot of piano players here. And after that, we are going to look at the minor scale.